everybody. This is Glen, Guyton, your cultural navigator, coming to you today just to talk a little bit about diversity and inclusion training. I say that I help people with intercultural competency. And you would think that in the year 2019, we would have figured it out by now. We are so many years removed from slavery, from Jim Crow, from all the other kind of historical barriers that created separation between the races, between, all kinds of people through discrimination. We've been through so much already. And you would think that in the year 2019, businesses would understand the value of intercultural competence. But sadly, friends, they don't. There's still much work to be done in our society. There's still much knowledge to be shared with various businesses when it comes to teaching their leadership staff, their management staff about diversity and inclusion. I came across this article. You can check this out. Can you see that? Lawsuit claims Buffalo Wild Wings manager allowed employees to refuse service because Blacks don't give good tips. Well, I don't know about you, my friend that's watching this video, but I am one of the so-called Blacks. And I have money. Here's my wallet. Look, it's money in my wallet. Not a lot of money, not a lot of cash, because I do use my cards from time to time. But I tip well. I like going out to eat. As a matter of fact, I've been to Kansas a number of times. I've been to this area in Kansas. I haven't eaten at this Buffalo Wild Wings, but I tip quite well. I typically tip 20%. The friends that I go out with, we tip quite well. I go out with other African-American people, Hispanic people, Asian people. I go out with all kinds of people, and we all tip well. And in some cases, I pay the bill based on some of the work that I do. I take out large groups, and I tip quite well. So I don't know what's going on at this Buffalo Wild Wings or the true story about the discrimination that's happening. But this is what I will say for you that are just watching this video. That for those of you that follow me online, racism is costly. Sexism is costly. Discrimination is costly. I guarantee you that the trainings that I offer are a lot cheaper than a lawsuit. I paid a number of lawyers for various things, and they get paid a lot more money than I do in many cases. It's so simple for us just to take the time with our leadership teams, our managers, people that are responsible for our revenue, and to give them some basic knowledge, just some basic knowledge about discrimination, interacting with people of different cultures and colors. Money is green. And many of us that are working in business, we want to make money, right? So why discriminate? Why cut off a revenue stream just because you are ignorant or because you have ignorant people working with you? That is the bottom line when we talk about diversity, inclusion, and intercultural competence when it comes from a business aspect. Now, some of us that work in more religious organizations or public sectors, we want to do what's right. But in the business sector, in our capitalistic society, if we are selling widgets, if we are selling hamburgers, if we are selling chicken wings, why would you discriminate and why would you cut off a key part of your market? Just pure ignorance. And so it doesn't take much, leaders, if you're looking at this, spend the money now on your diversity and inclusion programs. I guarantee you that you will pay for it later if you don't. It's a lot cheaper to put systems in place to create a culture that is welcoming and open to a variety of people than it is to deal with lawsuits. How much is this negative press going to cost Buffalo Wild Wings? It's going to trend on Twitter. I'm talking about it. I'm here in San Antonio, Texas. And like I said, I go to Kansas quite a bit now. When I go to Kansas, I eat barbecue. I don't know why you're going to Buffalo Wild Wings in Kansas. Maybe you've been eating too much barbecue, but I prefer barbecue. When I go to Kansas, I go to all of the great places, and I've been treated quite well. But I would just encourage you just to see the importance of this diversity and inclusion work. We have to have organizations that are culturally competent in order to provide, for the needs of our clients, in order to fulfill our mission, in order to be profitable and productive. Lawsuits are distractions. This negative press is a distraction, and it keeps us from doing the business that we've been called to do. So I hope you take the time to tell your friends about this Facebook page. Go to my website, glenguyton.com, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll help you. I'll provide you some basic tools that will help you get started in the right direction. But if your company is in need of additional training, don't hesitate to reach out, because guarantee you my services are a lot more affordable than those of an attorney in cases like this. And hey, you'll get good press. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you all have a great day.